just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Kenneth Williamson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Line drive, hooks it away for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup.
Second baseman, number 30.
And stepping in for the Rays, Joaquin Zarco. That one to first. It's in and out of his glove. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, David Samuels. That's to third. And it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. 2 outs, runner at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Melvin Quick. That clips the corner. Williamson, only 20 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. Berry getting ready to hit. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. In the dirt. And that's a little bit high. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Elvis Villa. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Colin Moore leading things off and takes a strike. That one fouled off. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now here is Ben Gelman. One out, bases empty. Out to short, Salas. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now.
Number
Singy, we're looking at a
28.
young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Thomas Whitaker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In for a strike. Good slider.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
No play. That's an infield single. So man aboard. Here's the catcher, Richard Paz. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, center fielder, number 21.
And next for the Orioles, Kakai Rios. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. 1 runs in. Around third. Relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. And here's the rookie center fielder, Carlos Armas. Fouled off left side. This one a win or go home game. For one side, you keep the World Series dream alive. For the other, the season is over. It makes for some tense, gripping action. And that is out of play.
This is that time of the year when it comes down to this final ball game, and there's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on in your pursuit of a World Series, or you're going to go home and get some much-needed rest. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rios hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting eighth, right fielder,
James McCann in now. Singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, C.J. Hinojosa. Villa back to work. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Villa, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out. And into the box for Baltimore, Henry Ramos.
Number 31.
First offering, and it just misses. Hinojosa on at first, nobody out. And the slider just misses.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Villa checks over to first, and he's back. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Berry hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Joe Brandon.
First baseman, number 16.
Puts a bunt down and a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And a sac bunt here. Zarco. The throw to first. Out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Joe Brandon. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Squeezes it, and that is that. One left for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the DH, Joe Brandon. Just missed. Up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very
quickly to second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's the second baseman, Joaquin Zarco. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
This one in the air right field. Ramos sizing this one up. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Colin Moore.
Number 49.
First pitch misses. And another ball.
2-0.
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Ben Gelman in there for a strike at the top of the zone. Oh, 1 now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Thomas Whitaker, the next to hit. Foul ball there.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
And there's 1 down.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
And here's the catcher, Richard Paz. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 run across in the frame so far here in this decisive Game 5. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His second home run of the series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And next for the Orioles, Kakai Rios. Fastball for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. In the air, left side. Berry settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. C.J. Hinojosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a slider in there for a strike. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the 3rd. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it hits the fence. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ramos takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. And there's a ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Movement in the bullpen. Joe Random appears to be getting loose. Random warming up as well. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's in for a strike. And now it's filled up. And they'll do it again. Hinojosa at second with 2 down. Stays alive. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the American. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. David Samuels. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Quick. Stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Next offering is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike. That one ripped right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Sean Berry. And that one clips the corner. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
0-2 now. Right through there, got him. That's out number 2.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Check swing went around. That's strike one.
0-1.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. Swing and he breaks his back. Now the throw to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here's Daniel Vogelback, and that misses. Ball one. Next offering is foul back. Corners are occupied with two down. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Rays strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Back now at Oriole Park. And now Joe Brandon. That one missed.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swings through that one for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses, and the count 2-1. Started after it, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. There's the swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Random, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And right back to the mound. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
49.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Colin Moore, the next to hit for the Orioles. Moore, 25 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Elvis Villa gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
The new
Tampa
pitcher
Bay.
in the game, Joe
Number
Brandon.
5.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So digging in, Ben Gelman. First pitch just misses. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Moore around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Thomas Whitaker. Boots it, and they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the lead is now 5-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Williamson back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Whitaker tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So now here's the DH, Joe Brandon. Fly ball to right. Ramos snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 34.
So the Rays batting order turns over, and stepping in for the Rays, Orlando Salas. 0 for 2 in this one. Base knock right field, and that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there.
Now
he was ready to swing it on the
30.
first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Zarco stands in now and watches strike 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-2.
Just misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 outs. Way upstairs. Now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Here's the catcher, Richard Paz. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The other way, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's the center fielder, Kakai Rios. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, CJ.
And into the box for Baltimore, CJ Hinojosa.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
That one way outside, and that is ball one. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
Velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So one out, nobody on. Henry Ramos, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one lined into left field. Mets base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now, Joe Brandon trying to move him over here. Steps on first for the out.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Next is the designated hitter, Joe Brandon. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the third out. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now 7-0. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. And now the catcher for the Rays, David Samuels.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
At the plate, Melvin Quick. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Rays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. And now two aboard.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Sean Berry next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball, two
Another
strikes.
0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And 1-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That one
Nope,
just
outside.
misses the outside corner. And the count is even 2-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high
number
fastball.
31.
It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
That's ball two.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball. That one's in there. 2-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. Two on, one out. Off the mark there, and the count's full. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. On the second, they get one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Daniel Vogelback next to hit for the Rays. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1. Whoa, that's down.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runners on first and third, two away here in this decisive Game 5. Swing and a miss as he was late.
One ball, two strikes.
Line to left, base hit, and a run in to score. Oh, he botches it. Everybody's going to be safe.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
First and
right
second,
fielder,
two down.
James
McCann digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, two outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Joe Brandon getting ready to go. Brandon also throwing. Oh, and 2 now. And that's outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball. Just missing there. And a full count now. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kenneth Williamson will depart, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching.
Coming out for the Orioles, Bernardo Casillas.
Number 18.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And here is Joe Brandon. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Orioles 7, the Rays 1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Brandon.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Colin Moore.
Number 49.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, number 10.
So up next, Ben Gelman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Moore gets his lead at first, nobody out.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Joe Brandon up and throwing. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now the batter now, Thomas Whitaker, 1 for 3. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. First and second here, no outs. In for a strike, and 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Grounder might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting 1, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Now the catcher up to hit, Richard Paz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Berry sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
And now Kakai Rios. Fouled off. He was late. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And a curve misses outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that'll load the bases. So bases all loaded up. Here's the second baseman, C.J. Hinojosa. 3 for 3 with a single, double, and a homer. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, bases full.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one ripped. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 10-1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Joe Brandom is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Joe
Number 4.
Brandom. And now the right fielder, Henry Ramos. In there, and it's 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Left field. That's a base hit as a run scores. First and second, 1 out. Now here is Joe Brandom. He's 0 for 1. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So first and second with 2 outs. Joe Brandon will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. McCann makes the grab, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're on to the 7th inning now in the deciding Game 5. It's the Orioles 11, the Rays 1. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Orlando Salas. Casillas, only 20 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2025. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in, and the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, number 30.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joaquin Zarco. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's the strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of Game 5. Foul ball. A changeup missing, and the count is 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 out. So digging in,
Now
David
batting,
Samuels.
number 16.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
And foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to second, might be 2. They get 1 out, and it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 11, the Rays 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder, number 49.
Fastball for a strike. That one outside, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, number
Man
10.
at first, nobody out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ben Gelman. Just missed. And that's a little bit high. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a foul ball.
Three balls, two strikes.
In the dirt. And ball
That's
4,
outside.
2 aboard.
Ball 4.
My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130
Number
times
28.
Oh, my goodness.
in your career.
I can't even believe. I win. I'm saying, when
130
did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Whitaker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Inside. And now it's even 1-1. Center field. Armas under it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Richard Paz getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Now 1-1. Just missed. And one fouled off. 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Moore on third. Gelman at first. 1 gone. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Rios in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And down on strikes. 3rd out.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Melvin Quick. Casillas back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good two-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
Number 23.
Sean Berry next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. One down. Carlos Armas now at the plate. Fought off foul. One out, the runner at second. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. And now it's even up. There's a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. Gelman moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
And now the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in this decisive Game 5. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Gelman on his way over. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for Tampa. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, C.J. Hinojosa. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 31.
Henry Ramos, the next to hit for the Orioles. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ball one.
And that skips into dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now batting, number 16.
Runner on at first with one gone. Joe Brandon, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now at the plate, Joe Brandon. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Now batting, number 49.
Colin Moore, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 on, 2 outs. Just missed. High in the air, out to right. McCann gets under it, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they're on autopilot, leading 11-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now up for Tampa Bay, James McCann. Outside with a breaking ball. Activity in the bullpen. Chris Gill, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Random getting loose as well. And another ball.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Rios. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in, Joe Brandon. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Just missed. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of game 5. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting,
So a
number
man at
34.
first. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Salas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Random at first, 1 gone. Fastball is outside. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And now 2 aboard. And stepping in for the Rays, Joaquin Zarco. Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 16.
Last chance for the Rays, David Samuels. Next to hit for the Rays. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield.
Now batting, number 24.
Now the third baseman, Melvin Quick. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. And that is it. They are headed for the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.